Hey guys, so I just saw Mission Impossible Fallout, and in this movie, Ethan Hunt and the IMF team join forces with CIA assassin August Walker, played by Henry Cavill, to prevent a disaster of epic proportions. An arms dealer and a group of terrorists plan to use 3 plutonium cores for a simultaneous nuclear attack. When the weapons go missing, Ethan and his crew find themselves in a desperate race against time to prevent them from falling into the wrong hands. I'm just gonna delve right into this movie. I was not believing the things they were saying before I watched this movie. And it's not like I didn't have faith in this movie being good or whatever. I did have faith that this was going to be really good because it's a Mission Impossible movie. I actually watched the rest of the Mission Impossible movies before this movie, not just because I wanted to refresh my memory, but because I just wanted to be able to compare them more accurately after watching Fallout. And before I watched this movie, I wasn't believing people who were saying this. But halfway through the movie, I realized this is one of the best action movies I have ever seen. This movie was awesome. I would say that Mad Max Fury Road is my favorite action movie of the decade, but not including that, this is the best action movie of the decade. There are so many memorable moments, and the helicopter and bathroom scenes you've seen in the trailer are very, very fantastic in the movie, but there are a lot more that I will not spoil for you that really made this one of the best theater experiences I've ever had in terms of an action movie. The thing that made the action so different from other action movies and make it work so well was how real it felt. It was similar to my experience watching Dunkirk last year, where the gunshots felt super real and I felt like I was actually in the war with the soldiers. It was like that in this movie, except it wasn't only the gunshots, it was the punching as well that felt super real. Another thing I loved about the movie was really how much it forces the audience to pay attention to the movie. Because it isn't just a turn-off-your-brain action movie. The story has so many layers that work well, and it was super intense. Of course, Tom Cruise, you can't go wrong with him with the Mission Impossible movies. He's, of course, the highlight. He does another phenomenal job. But Henry Cavill was fantastic in this movie. I'm surprised he didn't show this kind of talent as Superman. The story of this movie was great, with many twists and turns that I loved. And there were 2 shots in this movie, one after the other, that reminded me of Casino Royale. And that's all I'm going to say about that. The score was also really good in this movie, and it made every scene feel so intense. And surprisingly, this movie takes a darker tone than the other Mission Impossible movies, which I thought really fit well for this movie. And I thought Infinity War was gonna stay as my favorite movie of the year. Mission Impossible Fallout is without a doubt one of the best action movies I've ever seen. And if I'm not counting Fury Road, it is the best action movie of the decade. And I would say my one issue with the movie is that it ended. I loved every minute of this movie, and Mission Impossible Fallout is a masterpiece, and it of course gets an A+. I was really impressed by this movie, guys. If you don't watch this movie and you're an action fan, you're doing your life a disservice. Kept me on the edge of my seat from beginning to end. So guys, stay tuned for my review of Teen Titans Go to the Movies, coming out on Tuesday, I believe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share. I'd really appreciate it if you did. And as always, have a great summer and have a great day. Peace out.